嘿，好了，我们开始吧。学习课本，我学到哪儿？这儿。OK，第7节课，第65页。好，你可以跟我学习。如果这是你第一次看这系列的视频，你会很好奇为什么有这么多笔记。就是2年之前我已经学过了这本课本里的内容。我就是在复习，我想准备那个6级考试，所以我想复习一下。OK， 上次的视频我们学到这儿，这个英名，现在从这里开始。可以吗？称心如意，称心如意。don't think it's entirely like that. 那个英语翻译怎样？还可以，称心如意。I think it's like perfect, like ideal in the sense of exactly as you would want it. 称心如意，称心如意，称心如意。如意，称心如意。After one's own heart. What does that mean? After one's own heart. I don't know what that means. Very gratifying and satisfactory. Yeah, that's a good one. What does after one's own heart mean? I don't even know what that means. To one's heart's desire. Maybe. Now, see, to one's heart's desire implies you can do this as much as you want. If you want to, usually it's like you go overboard doing something. Maybe you like eating chocolate and you eat it to your heart's desire. You eat an awful lot of chocolate. That's what it implies. 称心如意的工作. This is like you got your ideal job, I think. This is the exact job you want. Maybe you want to become, I don't know, a teacher, and you get a teaching job, and the students are really hardworking and encouraging, and you feel really excited. 称心如意的工作. I think it's like that. I don't know what after one's own heart means. I don't know. Is that a saying? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe I grew up in Australia, so you know. Maybe we don't use it there. Very gratifying and satisfactory. Yeah. Very satisfactory is kind of a very strange phrase, right? Satisfactory implies kind of meets basic standards, whereas very is like to a high degree. It's like, gratifying and ideal, amazing, perfect, this sort of thing. 天底下的事未必都那么称心如意. Okay, so 天底下 represents things in the real world. 天 is the sky, right? So things under the sky. Things in the real world, 未必 is not necessarily, right? Not necessarily 都那么称心如意, and not necessarily very 称心如意, like ideal. I think ideal is a good translation. There's also 理想. Kind of like 理想. I think it's quite close to 理想. What's the Chinese definition? There is no Chinese definition. 你想要什么？你想要什么？尽管说。我包你称心如意. I have no idea. What do you reckon that means? 你想要什么？尽管说。尽管。Okay. 尽管 do not hesitate. Okay, I haven't encountered that definition of 尽管 before. 尽管说我包你包 I don't know what does 包 mean here. 我包你称心如意. Yeah, I don't know. They're using definitions of these words I don't know. 我找到了一份称心如意的工作. Yeah, it's perfect. A perfect perfect job. Yeah. 称心如意。他到称心如意了。What does that mean? 他到称心如意了。He got what he wanted. 却叫我一人背黑锅。背黑锅等于黑锅却叫我一人背。Okay, maybe we just get another one. 称心如意的工作。Okay, that's fine. So you can see it often replies is a perfect job. Perfect job, perfect. There's lots of examples of perfect jobs. A plum of a job. 生活并非总是称心如意. Yeah, life is not always perfect. I really think this is better as perfect. It functions as an adjective. 他们事事称心如意. Yeah, everything is perfect. Peachy. Yeah, I don't think to one's heart's desire works. You work to your heart's desire. Does that mean you don't work? I don't know. I don't think these are particularly good translations. I'd say something like ideal or perfect. Ideal or perfect. That's what I would translate it to. What would ChatGPT translate it to? 称心如意。称心如意。称如意。称。对称的称。称心如意。心如意。意思的意。称心如I forgot to actually turn in the sentence. 成语. How would you translate it? How would you translate it? I'd say ideal or perfect. Okay. I literally asked, how would you translate it into English? I won't provide an English translation because your preferences. Yeah, I don't want a translation of, I don't want translations of example sentences. How would you, I'm just going to ask again. 称心如意 into English. It's not a sentence. Satisfactory or just as one wishes. Just as one wishes is good. Yeah, just as one wishes. That's fine. Consider ideal or perfect. Also good translations. Yeah, it functions as an adjective, right? So it's a 成语, but it functions as an adjective. Can you say 很称心如意? 他的工作很 I don't think that's correct. I don't think you can. Really? Okay, let's Google it. Are you right? 很称心. Most adjectives you can put after 很. What do you reckon? 爱人都很称心如意. 很称心如意. 一切事物都很称心如意之意. What? 称心如意的意. 很称心如意的意思. Oh, maybe can you do that? Looks like you can. I didn't realize. Is it possible to use without an? It's an adjective. It usually describes jobs and life and travel. Okay. Jobs. Just events. Things like working. That sort of thing. 加油 OK 我喝一口咖啡等他的时候喝一口咖啡 All right. His job is I don't think satisfactory. Satisfactory is like 一般，还可以. This is much too gratifying. Satisfactory. I feel like satisfactory is not strong enough for this word. 称心如意. 称心 is a word. And what things can be 称心如意? So we know good jobs can be 称心如意. That's the canonical example, it seems. 生活. Okay, so if you know 称心如意, you say work or life 爱情关系, 恋爱关系, romantic relationship. 他们的恋爱关系一直称心如意. The romantic relationship has always been satisfactory. 没人会这么说，对吗? Yeah, they have the ideal love. They fell in love idyllically. 家庭，我拥有一个称心如意的家庭 an ideal family. 他的学业进展得很称心如意. So academic progress proceeded ideally, proceeded swimmingly. Oh, this is no, it is an adjective, but it's being used as an adverb because we have this complement. So this adjective is used to modify 进展, right? All right. I don't know. I still think satisfactory is not a strong enough translation for me. 除, yeah, 除 comes up a lot. There's quite a few words that have 除. There is, okay, we're going to use it as a preposition here, but you need to know multiple other meanings. Let's take a look. 除. Probably the most common one is a suffix, right? Okay. 回家. I don't know that one. I don't think that's important. 授予. No, I don't think that's important. 去掉. This one. This is probably the most common, I think. 把杂草除掉. 除掉. Yeah, to eliminate or get rid of. 拔掉. To pluck out. 扫掉. 不是拔除. Sorry, I went on autopilot there. 拔除, pluck out. 扫除. Yeah, so 扫除 would be to sweep away, right? Oh, this is subtraction. 对吗? Oh no, it's not subtraction. Subtraction is 减. This is 除, this is division. 进行除法运算. Yeah, 8除16等于2. 对吗? 不对吗? 8 divided by 16 is 2? No. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 真的吗? That can't be right, can it? I'm going to go ask Chat. I shouldn't ask ChatGPT maths questions. 8除 or 除以16等于多少? It should be able to get this one. It's, yeah. 0.5或者一半一半 or 1/2. 对吗？这次这个是错的，这个例句是错的。16除8等于2，对吗？16 divided by 8 is 2, not the other way around. 除6除以2等于3. Yeah, this one's correct, right? 6 divided by 2 is 3. This one can't be correct, can it? Unless there's some without the E. No, I really think that's wrong. But let's Google it. 16. No, yeah, it's 16 divided by 8 equals 2. They changed the order. Did you notice? I put in this, I'm like, wait, am I wrong? This one's wrong. Ah. Wait, really? You can 8除16等于2. That can't be right. Can that be right? All right. Can it equal 2? 8? Yeah. I don't know what to do. It just can't be right, can it? 8 divided by 16 is 0.5. It's not 2. This one. 例如 this one. Like here, I'm going to copy paste. I saw this online. A valid way to express the division. Yeah, I'm on ChatGPT's side on this one. I think that's just a maths. They made a mistake in their calculations. I think this is just wrong. 8 divided by, I think they're meant to write 16 divided by 8 is 2. Anyway, this one you need to know, this one you need to know, this one you need to know, this one you need to know. This is the one that's the textbook's introducing. 除, yeah, 除也有除外. We'll talk about that in a second. 引进排除的对象，表示限定的条件，都跟外以外之外搭配使用。So it's used in collocation with these ones. Are we going to study this? No, we're not. So we need to study it now. Okay. 这篇文章除附录外，只有5000字. So yeah, so the article excluding the appendices, right? Appendix and or appendices. No, or appendices. It can't be both of them at the same time. 只有5000字. So it's 5,000 characters long if you exclude the appendices. Yeah. So I wanted 2除6得3. No, that can't be a coincidence. They're not going to make 2 arithmetic errors. 8除以4得2. Okay. So I remember from my textbook, he would say 学能背整除. So exactly divides. Like 5 exactly divides 10. 5整除10. 5 exactly divides 10. Or 5 is a divisor. But you can also say 10是5的整倍，对吗？整倍 something like that. 除此而外 yeah, except this. 除水稻外 other than rice sentence. So you use this to exclude counterexamples or special cases. This one, 除草, yeah, to eliminate weeds. 除草, yeah, to get rid of weeds. 除虫, yeah, 除虫, to eliminate insects. These are the ones I don't know. No, that can't be. Can you really say that? It's like 除 me. What's the definition? 进行. Oh, it's not. All right. If you're going to convince me that you can do division both ways and somehow you're meant to infer which way that's very unlikely in my mind. Seems like it would just be so confusing. Order of operations is important. Ooh.除在哪里？除这儿。Where's the mathematics one? 数学运用中用一个数将另一个整数另一个数分成若干等份。Okay. What do you think? Because I honestly don't know. Up till now in my life, this is how it's been. So 除以 to divide a number, but 除 I got no idea. It's 1. Ah, okay, so this 除 means divides. 2 divides 6 3 times. But this is not the same. What? How is this possible? How can 除 mean both divide and divided by? This, what do I do? This one. 几乎7等于8. What? No. 几除. What on earth? Okay, let's just search for other examples and see what we get. 1除2等于2. Na 除和除以不一样。1除2等于2除以1。What? 1除2等于2除以1。Oh, okay. Is that right? So the E. Oh, maybe it's similar. This is 1 divide. This is kind of 2 divided by 1, and this is 1. No, this is 2 divided by 1. This is 1. No. This is 2 divided by 1, and this is 2 divided by 1. They're both 2 divided by 1. And they both equal 2, right? What am I supposed to do? 根号 okay. No, I'd like to click that, but if I could click a YouTube video while I'm recording a video, it won't let me upload. Oh, I clicked it accidentally. Okay, I'll go back. 您在查找5除2等于多少吗? Right, is there like an article which is 5 divided by 2? 前者等于 2.5 后者等于 0.4 前者 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Okay. And this is 2 divided by 5. Ah. 真的吗？那个加减乘除 都一样呢。Did ChatGPT get it wrong? Okay, so is that x 除 y 除以 x equals y on x, right? Division is not commutative. What do you mean? A half is not 2. All right, this is a waste of time talking with ChatGPT. I guess this is correct. All right, I'm going to write that down. I think that's correct. Yeah, talking with ChatGPT about math seems to be a waste of time. My mind is blown right now. It is just blown. So 除以 and 除 are different. So, all right, let's do, so x 除 y, x 除 y 等于 y 除以 x 等于 y divided by x. y 除以 x. Okay, and now okay, is the same true for like other operations? Okay, so for addition and multiplication it won't matter because order of operation. So it's only relevant for Tien. Let's try Wolfram Alpha actually. Because it might know. This is probably the weirdest way of learning Chinese I've ever encountered. Okay, let's say 2除1等于多少？他会说中文吗？啊，不公平！不去学中文，那怎么办？Does Google understand? 2除1等于 0.5. So this is 1 divided by 2, or 2. We don't have a word for that in English. Is there a word for it in English? 2 when divided by, no, 2, the inverse of 2 multiplied by 1. No, how do you say that in English? It just hasn't come up. Okay, yeah, all right. So ChatGPT is useless for this. And if I put an E, whoa, that's just blowing my mind. All right, I really learned something then. Now, okay, all right, Jian. 2减1等于1. That's 2 minus 1. 2减1. 你可以减1，不能减1，对吗？ So this is only relevant for division. 2减 OK 除以，那乘以 multiplication. This is not going to make a difference. Right. It is commutative, so it doesn't matter. So can you say, okay, 加一? I think you can. Oh no, 加一. This has like, okay, so 加一 我怎么说? You add a 2-character verb after 加一, and it means to apply that that verb to a certain thing. Is it used in maths? All right. I've gone down a rabbit hole, haven't I? 加以 Oh, why doesn't it not like 加以 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 Is it used in maths? No, it is not used in maths. Okay, so 1加1等于2 1加1等于2 So this is a trap. This is a real trap. Is there a word? Is there a word in English for that mathematical operation? Is there an English word for the operation x, y, which returns y on x? Okay, so if you're going to express that, you just say y divided by x. You wouldn't say x operation y for some unspecified. The reciprocal of x divided by y, maybe. Yeah, all right, maybe we don't have this word in English. So x除y. Wow, this is just blowing my mind. I'm gonna need time to recover from this. It's particularly embarrassing because I have a maths background, you know, and it's like arithmetic. I'm like, okay. Anyway, let's go back to the Chinese. Oh, is it 简易 word 简? Can you put an E after that? 就减4得5 I don't know. You can do that one. That's too complicated. Too complicated. You can do your arithmetic. But it's 减, it's not 减一. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so maybe it's 乘以和除以. Okay. Yeah, I did not realize Chinese has an operation, this operation. X 除 y, x 除 y 等于 y 除以 x. So this preposition is important. Yeah. All right, so 除, there's 3 meanings that seem very important. 除. This one, maybe there's this one and yeah, 除掉, to get rid of. This one in maths. So obviously Pleco has deliberately added this one here to kind of make you pay attention that there is 2 different ways of expressing division in Chinese. And this one, this is 除 excluding examples. Yeah. 去除必断. 去除 is just to go, right? No, get rid of. 去除 can also mean to get rid of. 去掉. 8除以4得2 or 等于2. 2除6得3. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Yeah, you do say that, but that's not, it's not exactly the same, is it? You don't say it, you get something out of it. You just say this. You will say, yeah, you will say 2. Yeah. 2除6得3. 2 No, 6是2的3倍. Something like that. All right, let's not go too far down this rabbit hole. 10能被5除尽. Okay. Yeah, 除此. I usually say 除此以外. 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 I think this is pretty common. 除此以外. other than this, right? Oh, that's not right. 除此以外. 除此以外. Other than this, like, except for this. This 此 is, like, you usually describe some exception, and 除此以外, the non-exceptions are like this. All right, so 3 meanings you need to know. Should we write them down? To remove, verb, 除, verb to remove. This one, verb to remove, verb both to divide and to divide by. To be divided by, depending on the preposition used, and this preposition, it can be used as a preposition as well. All right. All right, next. 争先恐后. 争先恐后. 争 is struggle. 先 first. 恐 fear. 后 last. Or behind, right? So you're struggling for first and fearing being left behind. Maybe this is like FOMO. FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO. Kind of like that. To vie for the lead. Yeah. You're competing with others to be in first place. 争先恐后. 争先恐后. 争取抢在别人的前头. 唯恐落后. 唯恐后. This way is unique. So it's like only afraid of falling behind and nothing else. Yeah, okay. 一帮人争先恐后的抢好座位. Okay, I think 一帮人, it's like a gang of people. It's probably used here metaphorically, but it kind of carries negative connotations. So you're kind of criticizing them if you say this, I think. Scrambling for the best seats. 听说那位知名学者要开讲座，同学们争先恐后抢占座位. Again, scrambling for seats. Okay. Yeah, okay. What things would you want to scramble for using that? What things would someone scramble? Well, 争先恐后. Or what would someone 争先恐后 for? Okay, hopefully its Chinese is better than its maths. 争先恐后. All right, I know what it means. People might. Can you give me examples? Multiple examples with example sentences. Please, no English, nor here. 运动员们在比赛中争先恐后，争取获得金牌. Okay, so the athletes is scrambling for gold. Okay. 公司的员工争先恐后. Okay, the employees of the company, why? 争先恐后的提交了创新性的项目提案. They're scrambling to submit a novel proposal, project proposal. Okay, I don't know why, but all right. 学生们为了参加学术竞赛而争先恐后的学习各种知识. All right, so the students are wanting to apply to an academic competition of some kind, and so they're scrambling to study as much knowledge, like all kinds of knowledge, in order to get into the competition. 这个城市的房地产市场一直争先恐后的发展，因此吸引了很多投资者. So there's like the city's real estate is always, what's the word, developing in a FOMO kind of way, fear of missing out. So the investors are like, oh, I must, what's that word? I must get that one, get that house, because it'll be worth more in later on, and so on. They're scrambling, fighting with each other for real estate. 团队成员在项目启动后，争先恐后地展示他们的才华和贡献。Okay, I don't know what 项目. 项目 is unspecified event. So team members in some unspecified event, after it initiates, after it starts, after it launches, are vying to demonstrate their talent and, what's the word, contribution? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. 争先恐后, it's a verb. It functions as a verb, but is sometimes used to as an adverb to modify other verbs. That's my impression. So this, it is a verb. It's used as a verb here. The 运动员们在做什么？运动员们在争先恐后。That's a verb. That's what they're doing. Here, it's used to modify this verb. Yeah, modifies study. Yeah, so this modifies how they're studying. Where's the next one? Here, modifies how it's developing. And where's the other one? Here, modifies how they're exhibiting their skills. But here, okay, so it's agreeing that it's used as an adverbial phrase. So adverbial is kind of like a generalized adverb. Yeah, usually functions to modify a verb in a sentence. Here. In here. Is it a verb? I think it's a verb. Textbook doesn't say because it's a chungy, but the English definitions all begin with to, and that usually indicates it's a verb. Or maybe, no, I think it, yeah, 他们在 striving to be first and fearing to be last. Yeah, that's what they're doing, right? I think it's a verb. 害羞没问题，回来吧。可怜的 ChatGPT。我给他施加压力。Okay, maybe I will just accept my point of view and describe. Okay, so it seems pretty firm on this. So you can't say 运动员正在争先恐后 as a complete sentence. All right, so it's a verb. It seems fairly verby to me. All right, anyway, I'm not going to get into a debate with ChatGPT on this. I think it is right, though, that most of the time it modifies another verb, like your Like you're participating in a tournament, and this is how you're participating. So this modifies 参加 or something like that. Next, 热门, noun. I think it's an adjective. What? 热门? Yeah, in hot demand, popular. Yeah, it's kind of the hot thing at the moment. 热门. Many people are interested. 热门货. Yeah, this is like hot products. Everyone wants to buy them. There's some cup at the moment. I don't know. Everyone wants to buy this cup, apparently, on the internet. So, yeah, that could be an example of a 热门货. Maybe in like a week, no one will have any idea what this cup is. But at the moment, everyone's really excited about some kind of cup. I have no idea. 热门话题. Yeah, a hot topic. I think it is not a noun. 你给我热门呢? I don't think so. Can you please whip up a handful of sentence? Example sentence. I should just write 例句. For 热门. Don't give me English nor opinion. Maybe. Okay, good. 这个城市的热门. No, 热门景点. Yeah, this is a hot tourist destination. 吸引了大量游客. No, it's an adjective. Surely it's an adjective. 非常热门 adjective. I asked for a handful. ChatGPT has quite some big hands. 非常热门 adjective. 食物 Yeah, 非常热门 adjective. It's 再 adjective 不过了. Adjective is a noun, but I shouldn't say that. 热门话题. Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you textbook. Convince me that it is a noun. Why does it say noun? It says noun. 赶热门. Here it's a noun, is it? Here it really feels like an adjective. 热门话题, 热门专业. I don't know. 比喻一时风行. Yeah, so this one, it's popular for a period of time, but you're not expecting it to remain popular. Like that cup. There's some cup. I see it on the news. There's some cup. Everyone's interested in the cup. Like, did we not have cups before? 受到众人关注的事物跟冷门相区别. Why is it saying it's a noun? This is like the least nouniest noun I've ever encountered. Do you think it's an adjective or a noun? All right, 热门的, 热门的, 很热门, 对吗? You can say that as well, right? 这是一个热门的话题. Okay, 这里是一个旅行热门地区. That's an adjective. Oh, that's an adjective. It's describing the 地区. 很多热门. Okay, this one. 网络上有很多热门. Okay, so this one is definitely 很多热门. This one's definitely a noun. I've never encountered that before. So the problem is it's putting 热门 before things. 热门项目 hot projects. 热门型号 hot models, maybe of a car or something. 热门事件热门的 yeah 热门的人气 blah blah blah. I don't know. It's almost always functioning as an adjective. So I feel like it's almost theoretical. Yeah. This one, 热门. What do you think? Let's have a look in this dictionary. You need to corroborate. Corroborate. Rure. LMNOPQR. Rure. Yeah, I don't think there's any source I would trust by itself 100%. Rure. Noun. 吸引许多人的事情. Okay, so 热门话题. Oh, this is what I've written down. 热点. It does say noun in this dictionary in there, and ChatGPT seems to give an example as a noun. Okay, if it's a noun, if it can be a noun, what measure or should I use? 一件热门, 一个热门. No, not 热门. When using 热门 as a noun, is it 一件热门? No. I mean, when 热门 is the noun, not when it's an adjective. This is definitely an adjective. Adjective. I think it's so hard to find examples that. Why would it be 热门? These are all adjectives, these words in English. Popular, hot, in vogue. Yeah, you can't give me a popular, you can't give me a hot, you can't give me an in vogue. It's not a thing. They're not things. They're adjectives. They describe other things. No, I feel like I'm pretty sure this is an adjective. Why would anyone, you know what, I'm saying it's an adjective. I'm declaring this an adjective. I feel like for the purposes of learning a language, this should be thought of as an adjective. Even if the dictionary says it's a noun. I don't know why it says it's a noun. Maybe it's changed over time. 热门. I don't know. I think it's an adjective. Put it there like that. I think it should be used as an adjective. Oh, the other thing is, do you say 非常热门, 很热门? Do you say 很热门 and 非常热门? This is the most adjective-like noun I've ever encountered. Can you give me examples? Adjective-like noun. 这本小说很热门 Yeah. 这个城市的旅游景点很热门。这部电影非常热门 Yeah. 非常受欢迎的嘛 That's what it means. 这个购物中心非常热门。I have no idea why it says noun in everything. Sometimes it can be like, strictly speaking, it's a noun, and I don't recall it ever seeing it used as a noun. I've certainly seen 很热门, 非常热门, and like 热门话题, 热门电影, this sort of thing, a lot. Yeah. Anyway. 一致. I feel like we talked about this before. 一致. We talked about this before. Oh no, we talked about 继续. We talked about 继续 before, didn't we? This is 一致. And I talked about 一致 when we talked about 继续. 一致. Usually 一致语, right? 一致. Consequently, it has negative connotations. Like bad things happen with 依据。经营不善，依据企业连年亏损。Yeah, so because the 经营, it was not run well, the operation of said business or whatever, of 企业, of the enterprise. 不善, yeah, is not good. It led to the enterprise in having successive years of losses. 今天太热了, it's too hot. 以至于我无法工作. Yeah, it's so hot I cannot work. Yeah, so it's like today is really hot to the extent I cannot work. Yeah. Yeah, 不好的结果, I've written it there. It's always, I think always, I don't think there's any exceptions here. Always a negative consequence. What are the grammar points we're going to study here? Not that one. So the other word you need to know is 依据. There's 依据, right? Oh, so here, this 依据, you've got 依据and 依据. You can use the u and you can omit the u. I don't think there's much of a difference. I tend to prefer leaving the u. 依据. Yeah. There's another 依据. You don't want to get it confused. Maybe I'll just look at it on Clicker and show you. There's 依据 and there's not that one. That's, yeah, there is that 依据. This is 依据. 依据. First tone E. This one is another one again. This is what's the word? Consistent. Consistent. Yeah. 依据. But we're talking about 依据. Where is it? This one. 依据. This one. Yeah, 连词 conjunction, right? Yeah, something happened 依据 with the result. I usually think of it as to the extent that 大巴倒塌. Okay, so it rained so 倾盆大于倾盆. What do you reckon that means? Okay, just heavy rain. Just yet another way of saying heavy rain. It rained so heavily that the dam burst. Yeah. The other one is 依据. It's the same pronunciation, and you need 依据. This one. But this one is a little bit different, yeah, to the extent. This one doesn't have the negative connotations. Yeah, 小学生, 中学生, 依据, and 大学生. Oh, okay, this is like students at different levels, right? Like primary, middle school, and university. Yeah, middle school in Chinese is from grade, 7 to 12? Yeah. I think in English, middle school is 7 to 9, and then it's high school from 10 to 12, at least in Australia. So yeah. So in Chinese, so in English, middle school is from 789. 789. This is 初中 in Chinese, right? And 高中 is, am I right? Maybe I better get this right. 高中 is 10, 11, 12. Is that right? Which years are 高中 and 初中? 高中, I think, yeah, forms 1, 2, and 3. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, so in Australia, 7, 8, 9 would be considered middle school, and 10, 11, 12 would be, sorry. No, actually all of this would be middle school. Let me rethink. No, all of this, in Australia, all from 7 till 12 will be considered high school. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while. 7 through 12 will be considered high school. And is it 8, 9, 10 is middle school? Yeah, sorry, I said the wrong thing. What's it like in the Australian system? Yeah. So, I mean, important thing is for China, 初中 789, 高中 10, 11, 12. This one, secondary school. This is what we call, or high school, secondary school, high school. Lower, yeah, this would be considered middle school. But I don't think we count year 7 as middle school. Could have changed. Yeah, this is the last 2 years. Yeah. More aligned to British, all right. It's very complicated. Difference, and I've forgotten. It's been such a long time. And maybe the system's changed. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting off topic again. In China, 7, 8, 9 is 初中, 10, 11, 12 is 高中, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 中学. When you go to university, that's 大学. But yeah, in Australia, high school is more like is middle school. It's still part of middle school. The Chinese middle school is Australia's high school, right? All right, this one. 他工作非常专心，一句连饭都忘了吃. Yeah, this is more neutral. So it's kind of similar to the other 一句, but this one's more negative. This one is negative connotations, and this one's kind of neutral. So it's just a different character. It's pronounced the same. 形势发展的这么快，一句很多人都感到惊喜。Okay, yeah, amazed. 惊喜 is a good thing, right? 惊奇 惊奇 is kind of neutral as well. Just amazed, yeah. 惊奇。循环往返，一句无穷。OK， 他们太虚弱了，一句需要特殊治疗。Okay, this is not a great. This is like you'd consider it a negative example. 那本书太吸引人了，以至于我连晚饭都忘了。Okay, I even forgot my dinner. So, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Hard to say. Like, you probably should eat dinner, right? Or maybe you're just joking. 他们太虚弱了，以致需要we said that one. 他感到投入太深，以致不能做出客观的判断。Okay, so he's too heavily involved to judge objectively. Yeah. So this one, negative. The other 一句 is kind of neutral. Next, 饱和. This is saturated. To be saturated is a verb. Yeah. Yeah. So 饱和 usually refers to like a market that is saturated. And so, for example, if you wanted to build cars, that market would be saturated. It would be very, very hard to do. It implies it would be very hard for a newcomer to come along and have any chance of competing because it's already so many cars and it takes a lot of effort. Already 饱和. Other things can be 饱和. Okay. 这种商品在市场上已经饱和. Oh, okay. So this kind of product already saturates the market. Yeah, something like that. 安置下岗人员再就业. Sorry, read the wrong one. 饱和脂肪对吗？脂肪 no 饱和脂肪. This is saturated fats. Yeah. Okay, 饭店里的客人已经饱和. So the restaurant was already saturated, filled with people. I believe it can also describe colors, saturated color. But all right, what things can be 饱和? Is it it's a verb, but it's kind of used to describe things. It's a verb used to describe things. OK, 化学溶液饱和了，溶液solution 溶，那个溶化的溶，对吗？OK, so the chemical solution is saturated. You won't be able to add in more of a solid compound. It won't dissolve, right? 市场饱和. Yeah, this is the example I most commonly see. 需求饱和. Really? 需求饱和? So this is demand. This is like consumer demand. 饱和. So this might seem like demands are already met. I mean, you can come along and try to meet those demands, but you're gonna have a lot of struggle. 颜色饱和. Yeah, saturated colors. 广告饱和. Yeah, this is like there's so many ads, right? Excessive ads. 信息饱和. Information. There's too much information. You can give me more information, but I won't have time to process it, so I'm going to ignore it. 土壤饱和. I don't know what that means. What does saturated soil mean? Maybe you can't add any more nutrients or something like that. 地区饱和发展. This is like adequate development or something. Like it cannot develop any faster or more significantly, something like that. 在照片中调整颜色饱和度. Yeah, this is color saturation. Can we look at photos? So saturated colors. What does saturated colors look like? I have no idea. 饱和度. All right, here, this is probably a good one. 饱和度. This is the degree of saturation. So this is a high saturation. This is low saturation. All right. Or here's another one. Here's a good one. High saturation, low saturation. 饱和度里. Yeah, low saturation level, high saturation level. I don't even know. What do you reckon that means? Go ask someone who's knowledgeable about this sort of stuff. Photographer. All right. So it is quite similar to saturated in English. 就业, 就业, to find employment. Yeah, so usually you might say something like 我找了一份工作. I found a job. 就业 is usually used with like statistics or something like that when you talk about the employment rate. 就业机会, 现在真是少有. Yeah, okay, so this is employment opportunities are few. 安置下岗人员再就业. So this is to 下岗 is to people who have left their previous position, right? So find employers who have left their position some other employment. 我现在不想就业. Yeah, I don't want to find a job right now. I don't want to find employment right now. Yeah, yeah, you need to know 就业率. If you read the news, you will encounter that word a lot. 就业率. In what contexts will 就业 come up? So I think if you found... What happened? Yeah. I think if you found a job or something, you should say 我找了一份工作, 找到了一份工作, something like that. Yeah, 毕业生正在为就业而努力学习. Yeah, so the graduate students are striving in order to find employment. 大学通常提供就业指导服务. So the universities typically provide employment guidance. 政府出台了一些就业促进政策. 出台, what is this? Officially launch. Yeah, okay, I didn't realize it could be that. So the government's launched like a promotion of employment policy, something, well, policy to promote employment, yeah. 今年的就业市场竞争激烈 so employment market, job market, yeah. 学生们参加的大学组织的就业招聘会 so this is an employment recruit event fair, job fair. Yeah, and so on. This is the most common example in my experience. 就业率 unemployment rate. 就业率是评估经济健康的重要指标之一. So the employment rate is a good indicator of the health of the economy. And 企业为员工提供了培训以提高就业竞争力 to improve their employability, employment competitiveness. I think employability is better. All right. So if I wanted to say I found a job, would 就业 work? I think no. Let's see if ChatGPT will say no. Yeah, 我找到工作了. Yeah, that's what I said before, right? This one. 我找到了一份工作. All right, so I think what I think is correct. I think what I think is correct. Is there anything I think that is not correct? Yeah, 走上工作岗位. Oh yeah, this one we need to know as well. 失业. 失业, this is to be unemployed, and you also have 失业率, unemployment rate. Yeah, maybe I'll jot that down. So I use not equal to, 不等于这个符号，数学符号。失业是它的反义词。All right, 及早，下一个是及早 as soon as possible, 及早。There's also 趁早. They're a little bit different actually. 及早 as soon as possible. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same as English. I can't think of any discrepancy. 及早动手. Yeah, okay, 动手 is to get started. So get started as soon as possible. 已有消息，请及早通知我. Yeah, so the moment you hear some news or information about some topic, please, as soon as possible, inform me. Yeah. 天就要下雨了，要及早回家. Yeah, so the sky started to rain. Okay, the sky started to rain. We need to go home as soon as possible. Yeah. 及早，趁早 is not the same really. 及早. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's the definition. All right, so go on, embarrass me. Yeah, all right. 及早准备, prepare as soon as possible. 及早动手. Yeah, 趁早. I really think this is very similar to English. 趁早. Let's go look this up. This is to utilize. It's not. You utilize it still being early, right? It's not as soon as possible. It's do it before it's too late, kind of thing. Yeah, all right. 抓住时机，及早，采取行动. Okay, so do something like utilize the time, the opportunity, the opportune time, and do it now before it's too late, kind of thing. Before it's too late. Okay, it seems maybe these two are closer than I thought. 你脸色不好，趁早去看看吧. Okay, 看看 here means 看病 or 看医生. Yeah, you look pale. No, you look unwell. You should go to the doctor early, otherwise you'll get worse, and then it'll be harder to go to the doctor. That sort of thing. 我们还是趁早回家，免得淋雨. Yeah, so we should utilize it being early enough. We still got the chance to go home before it rains. Yeah. In case it rains. No, it's to avoid the rain. Yeah. Yeah, close enough. The translation's close enough. Let's not be too nitpicky, hey? 咱们趁早动身. Yeah, let's it's still early. Let's get a move on before it's too late. 争取10点以前赶到. Probably 赶到火车 or something like that. Yeah, try to get there by 10. Yeah. No, I do not think you could use 及早 here. 及早动身. Like, 及早 is like as soon as possible, I think. I don't know, maybe they are the same. I can't really think of a strong difference between them now. 及早. Okay, next. 机遇. Yeah, it's yet another word that means opportunity, luck. I guess the you implies you inadvertently run into said luck. 机会时机, yeah. 各种机遇已经开始出现. Yeah, opportunities. It's, yeah, kind of luck. Like a fortuitous opportunity. It's not something you've kind of made happen. It's like, oh, suddenly there's an opportunity that springs out of nowhere. Okay, 你必须随波逐流. 随波逐流. This is go with the flow, right? 把握机遇 and utilize opportunities that arise. 机遇, 机遇. It's not a type of fish. It's 机遇. Favorable circumstances. Yeah, 机会时机. 多觉有利的. Oh, yeah, favorable. Yeah. Do you think the you in there actually implies like to bump into? How does 机遇 differ from 机会? Stroke of luck. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Stroke of luck. Whereas this is more kind of systematic or something. Yeah. Favorable. 这是一个很好的学习机会. Yeah, all right. And this one. Specific, yeah, that's a good one. So there's like a specific set of circumstances and conditions that gave rise to this opportunity, and this opportunity will not exist later on. Whereas 机会, maybe there's no reason to think it won't exist later on, but often it won't. 这个项目是一个难得的发展机遇. Okay, it's context of fortunate or unexpected. Yeah. Okay, so this project is a rare development opportunity. Yeah. Okay, so this more emphasizes fortuitousness. Fortuitousness. All right, that's fine. I mean, even if you think of it just as a noun that means opportunity, you'll probably be fine. Okay, 心灵. It's 心灵鸡汤. You know 心灵鸡汤? Oh, I've written it here. 心灵鸡汤. Chicken soup for the soul. It's soul in that sense. It's not soul in the literal sense. That's 魂神? 魂神? I forget. 灵身? No. 灵魂. It's 灵魂. Yeah, the literal soul is 灵魂. Took me a while. I had to think about that one. 灵魂. This is the literal soul. Like the one that you have in religion and whatnot. 心灵 soul in what? 觉精神. This is like spirit in the sense of energy, vigor, vitality, right? Okay, 思想等内心世界. Okay, your internal world. 心灵手巧. Yeah. Quick-witted. Okay, this one. 心灵美. Your inner world is beautiful. Okay, I like inner world. I'm going to jot that down, actually. Inner world. 内心世界. Inner world. That's a good definition. 内心世界. Inner world. Your inner world. Your inner world. Yeah. 心灵深处. Okay, deep in one's heart. 在他幼小的心灵里, in his childish inner world. Oh, I like that inner world. Psyche. Yeah, psyche works. Yeah. It's a noun. There's only one definition, so it's relatively easy, right? It's a bit abstract. That's what makes it hard. 心灵. What do you need to know about 心灵? I don't know. What else? Beyond that, what do we need to know? 科学家是学心灵手巧的人. I don't know if that's the best example ever. 眼睛是心灵的窗户. Oh yeah, that's this and this. You hear it all the time. 心灵鸡汤, like chicken soup for the soul. I used to have that book, but I think I gave it away. 心灵鸡汤. Where are we? This one. 心灵鸡汤. Chicken soup for the soul. Oh, okay, so this is going to be like inspirational quotes. 人生是公平的，你得到的越多，必须比别人承受更多。Okay, that's 心灵鸡汤。心灵鸡汤喝多了。All right, maybe let's read this one. 心灵鸡汤 Chicken soup for the soul. I don't know that character. 什么什么本 Okay, I don't think I need to know that. 很喜欢的一段话，别想太多。好好生活。也许日子过着就会有答案。努力走着走着就会有温柔的角落。No. Okay, maybe I don't want to read this. But it's a chicken soup for the soul kind of stories. And the other one is, yeah, 眼睛是心灵的窗户，对吗？眼睛是心灵的窗户。Yeah, you hear that all the time. 眼睛 Oh, I put in 眼睛 and it's already given me the example right here. Yeah. 俗话说得好，眼睛是心灵的窗户。Yeah. Basically, if you want to know this word, you need to know this phrase because it's so common. All right. Next, 免疫. Yeah, 免疫, to be immune. Maybe you encountered this word recently because of the pandemic and everything. 免疫, to be immune. 免疫, there's a few words you need to know. Maybe I'll write them down. 免疫力. This is immunity. It's kind of like it measures how strong your immunity is. 免疫力. 还有免疫系统, your immune system. 免疫系统. Kind of ran out of room. 免疫系统. Okay, it's kind of there. Can't really see it. It doesn't matter. 免疫. I don't think 免疫 is often used by itself. Let's look on here. 免疫. 免疫力免疫系统 Yeah, I don't recall ever seeing it used by itself, actually. I've definitely seen 免疫力 and 免疫系统 a lot. Oh, maybe 对什么疾病对什么疾病免疫 Okay, that was running. So let's now discuss 免疫 Yeah, 免疫 Oh, I see this actually. So I'm playing Genshin Impact. And if you attack one of the slimes, and like if it's a water slime and you attack it with water, it will just say 免疫 immune, right? 免疫 Yeah, you'll encounter it like that as well. 免疫系统免疫力 Yeah, these are the two most common. 免疫反应 immune response. Okay, I haven't encountered that, but that wouldn't surprise me. 免疫接种接种 is inoculation. Immune 免疫接种 I'm not so sure about that. 免疫力低下 All right. Can it be used as a verb? 以及对某疾病免疫 I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. As a noun. So the textbook says a verb. 对某 That's what I wrote. 对某疾病免疫 That's what I wrote. You tell me I'm wrong and then you... Change shit. All right, 免疫 Can you give me 10 diverse sentences using 免疫 I don't want English nor pinyin. The full stop shouldn't be there, but all right, it doesn't matter. I should delete that full stop and can I'm going to delete it and put a question mark here. 完美主义者 Oh, I can't, but that's what it should be. 我等它 OK, 下来一下免疫 immunity 免疫 Yeah, have you seen it on Genshin Impact? It will just say 免疫这种疫苗能够帮助婴儿建立免疫系统 Okay, so the vaccine helps infants establish their immune system. Yeah. 免疫反应 Okay, so this is an immune response. 是身体对外部威胁的一种自我保护机制 Yeah, this is another one. 机制 mechanism. Okay, mechanism 保护机制 Okay, mechanism is okay. 充足的营养有助于增强免疫力 So ample nutrition is beneficial for strengthening your immune system. Oh no, aids strengthening your immune system. 科学家们正在研究新的免疫治疗方法 So scientists are researching new immune therapies, immune therapy methods. Yeah. 免疫治疗 Yeah, whatever that means. You'd have to see the context to understand what that means. 这种药物有助于提高人体的免疫水平 Yeah, so this medicine aids the increase of the human body's immune levels. Okay. OK, 他们进行了免疫学研究。免疫学 is immunology or epidemiology? No, 免疫 immunology. 疫情学 is epidemiology, 对吗？ It's the same E. 免疫学 immunology， 他们进行了免疫学研究，以寻找治疗某些疾病的方法。Okay, so they're conducting immunology research and have discovered new methods for treating some disease, some unspecified disease. 这位医生专注于儿童免疫系统的研究。So the doctor is 专注于 is like focused on. The doctor doesn't do other things, just this one thing, like child immune systems, like 儿童 yeah, child immune systems. 良好的生活习惯对免疫系统有积极影响。So a healthy lifestyle has a positive influence on your immune system. 使用维生素 C 可以增强免疫功能。So 使用 is to consume, right? To eat. To eat vitamin C is able eating vitamin C is able to strengthen your immune function. 免疫疾病可能导致免疫系统攻击正常组织。免疫疾病 immune I don't know what that means. 免疫疾病 I know what it's like. I know what the words are. 可能导致免疫系统攻击正常组织。So this is a type of disease, a disease related to immunity. Immunity. It can lead to the immune system attacking the body's regular function. Oh yeah, that makes sense. This is some type of disease. So something like cancer would be the canonical example, right? Where, no, that's not right. Like a fever? Fever. No, a fever would just, your immune response from a fever would be to, you're hot, right? Or a fever is an immune response. Immune response. Yeah, all right. Some of this is a bit technical, right? I can't off the top of my head think of it. Yeah, anyway, the textbook called this a verb. I'm not so sure. I don't recall ever encountering it as a verb. Oh, there was a 对某疾病免疫. I'm immune to a certain disease. So yeah, that would work. But is it a noun? I don't know. It's somewhere in between noun, verb, and adjective. It's usually used as part of something else, like 免疫力, your immunity, or 免疫系统, your immune system, or those other examples we just saw. All right, and the last word for this section is 决策. 决是决定，策是策略，对吗？决策 to make a strategic decision, exactly. 决定 decision, strategic 策略. Yeah, it's a noun and a verb. So the verb is to make a strategic decision, and the noun is a strategic decision. 政府公布了最终决策. Yeah, so it's announced the final strategic decision. Yeah, it's 锁定. It's locked in. 锁定. 需要有更多的女性参与决策. So yeah, we need more women to participate in strategic decision making. Yeah. Right. Can I do the same thing here? Where did I ask? I don't think I need 10 决策. 4. If there's any surprises, I'll pay attention, but I doubt there's going to be any surprises. 高效的决策需要全面的信息和深刻的洞察. I don't know what 洞察. 洞察 is appraisal? See clearly. All right. 洞 means hole. 你的袜子有个洞. There is a hole in your sock. Why is 洞察? I don't know why 洞察 has not. But there's no surprises with this word that we're studying. 经理们必须在短时间内做出重要的战略决策。战略 is also strategic, right? Strategic decision, strategic decision, policy decision. 政府制定决策时，考虑了社会和经济的多方面因素。Yeah, when the government's making strategic decisions, it needs to consider the economy and other factors. 个体投资者需要谨慎评估各种因素，做出明智的财务决策。Yeah, so this is to make a wise financial decision. Yeah, 个体individual investors need to carefully appraise all the factors in order to make wise financial decisions. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, I'm going to take a second to have a rest and use the bathroom. I will pause and then we'll read the text. Okay, 1 minute please. 请等我1分钟。停。Okay, are we back? Okay, we're going to read the text. Okay, I better give you a look at where's the text. 我的人生我做主，有739个汉字有点累，所以也许我做这个吧。我应该考虑这个。有没有原版应该有，如果有应该看。OK， 最近小王正为工作的事伤脑筋。毕业于3年前的他，一直做会计。Yeah, this is 墩子，对吗？One of these very rare examples. 一直做会计，成天和数字打交道，枯燥而且压力大。他做梦都想换一份工作。小王对艺术、心理学都感兴趣，觉得当老师也不错。可他不确定自己真正擅长什么，怕万一选错了，要付出很大的时间成本和经济成本。为此，他变得急躁、紧张。顾虑重重。All right, here I want to talk about a few things. 万一 is short for 万分之一，对吗？ 1 in 10,000， 万分之一。万一 so 怕万一选错了。This is like in the unlikely event. That's what it means here. What was the other one? 为此 Yeah, 为此 is for this reason, right? And yeah, 重重 you can put after things to kind of emphasize them. So 顾虑重重，对吗？顾虑重重。顾虑 is apprehensive or worried. 顾虑重重 is like full of multiple worries. Something like that. It intensifies what's said. Can I... Oh, that's better, I'll do it that way. 心理专家认为，对自己缺乏信心，对未来过度悲观，致使小王出现以上现象。Okay, so this is a lack of self-confidence and a lack and an overly pessimistic worldview, just overly pessimistic. 悲观主要包括对吗？1、2、3，对吗？我不敢想最坏，我不 那我不敢想最坏的结果是什么。我无法承受这个结果。一旦那个单是一声对吗？一旦选错，终身悔恨，甚至会觉得人生都没有希望了。Yeah, so here this is a 冒号。Do you know the 冒号 colon 对吗？冒号。So okay. 悲观主要包括 I've put a red underline here. So 2 years ago I did not understand this. 悲观 pessimism 主要 primarily 包括 includes and 冒号 so it's a list of things after there. Yeah, that's not a problem now. But if I've done this, it's because I've prepared it to ask my teacher at the time. So yeah, pessimism generally includes三点对吗？哦 maybe two 这个和这个哦 no 3 yeah. How do you say semicolon in Chinese? I don't know. I feel like I should know. Semicolon. Sorry. Semicolon. No, not semiconductor. Semicolon. 分号. All right. So it makes sense. 分号. It like separates. But so does a comma, right? I don't know. This is 冒号. Is this 冒, right? 冒号. I better check that actually. 冒号. 对，冒号。这个。冒。All right. 其实，类似小王这样的年轻人并非少数。不知道小王们 Okay, this is a little it's kind of like being flexible with the language. 们 usually it is a plural. You add this to indicate a plural. So 小王 is an individual, but you're being flexible with the language, right? Usually you cannot say this, but it's a way of being flexible, being poetic, and saying 和小王一样的人们，对吗？所以小王们 yeah, poetic. 不知道小王们是否读过下面这段对话？年轻人，你的聚会从哪里来？乔布斯 ，Yeah, this is Steve Jobs 。乔布斯，来自精确的判断力。年轻人，精确的判断力，从哪里来？乔布斯，来自经验的积累。年轻人，那你的经验又从哪里来？乔布斯，来自无数错误的判断。Yeah, so your wisdom comes from making many mistakes. So yeah, I kind of agree with that attitude. This is why I make these videos. It's like you'll see me make hundreds of mistakes in these videos. But making mistakes is how you make fewer mistakes. If you don't make the mistakes, then they just stay there in your future. If you make mistakes, they go in your past, right? 做决定是一种能力，而能力不是天生的，是通过实践和挫折得来的。在这个过程中，人同时具有了坚定的意志力和敏感的判断力。不畏惧付出和失败，勇于承担责任。这就是成长。事实上， 伴随着经济全球化，生活中的不确定因素日益增多。昔日风光，无限的世界，遗留起 ，no， 我再说一遍，昔日风光无限的世界遗留企业也会亏损。What do you think it means? 昔日风光无限的世界遗留企业。So in the bygone days, 风光无限. It's like impressive top enterprises also have suffered losses. 也会倒闭. Yeah, all right. Well, that's something else entirely, right? 一次金融危机，就会使一些连年盈利，运行很好的企业不得不裁员。Yeah, so this is a good point. Maybe I'll finish reading and then we'll discuss it. 这意味着原本英明的决定，今天看来可能并非如此了。Yeah, this is a really good point. It's like, in the past, you have incomplete knowledge, right? And you did not know that there was going to be a global financial crisis. How could you know that? How could you know there was going to be an epidemic, pandemic? And people were making decisions based on that, and we didn't know. So sometimes we made bad decisions. Or like maybe you're like me, and it's like you're searching for a job, and then the pandemic hits, and it's like, what do I do? Yeah. So this is a really good point. I like that point. 依我看, yeah, 依 first tone, right? This is like E is like 依赖 or 依照 is better. 依照我看. Like in accordance with my point of view or something like that. It's like, I think. 依我看. 无论你怎么选择，都不太可能选一份称心如意的工作，安安稳稳一辈子。由于经济环境的不确定，企业的寿命越来越短。现在人们要经历更多次的职业选择。All right, so here they're talking about the volatility of the market, the markets in general, and you have no real ability to predict which businesses are going to be good and which are not. Like, well, I mean, like maybe a year and a half ago, no one had ever heard of ChatGPT, and now ChatGPT has just changed everything. Like, it's about 4 years ago now. No one had any idea a pandemic was going to happen, and then a pandemic just changed everything. Yeah, these things happen, and sensible decisions sometimes turn out not to be sensible, but it doesn't mean that's kind of a philosophical idea. Yeah, it was sensible based on the data you had. 除此以外，由于人们争先恐后报考热门专业。以致人才饱和，就业困难。Okay, this is a little bit tricky. There's a whole bunch of conjunctions thrown in here. 除此以外 aside from the above, 由于 because 人们争先恐后报考热门专业 so because people are like all striving to get into hot like this 专业 is like a university speciality, a major. They want to 报考. Yeah, so this is kind of a Chinese thing. 报考, they use 报考 and not 报名. This because it involves like a test or something. So I put here sign up for a test, but it's your 报考热门专业. So in order to get into this hot major, maybe Maybe generative AI would be a good example at the moment. 热门专业 yeah, Gen AI 就是创造性的 is it 创造性人工智能 something like that. 报考 so you need to enroll and pass the test that indicates you have the ability to do these things. 一致 so this is what we talked about, to the extent to the extent and afterwards you add something negative. To the extent that 人才饱和 that 人才 well, it kind of means people talent, right? It's like we have enough talent. 饱和 is saturated. We can't take any more. Admittedly, you'd be very good at this, but too many. Just too many people. We can't take everyone. 就业困难 yeah, so 就业困难 what is the subject here? 有于一致 Do you think this is kind of like 因为所以 Yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? 因为所以因果关系 so yeah, so 就业困难 is something like it's difficult to find employment, I think. 而一些新职业的出现需要新型人才的加入，而谁能够及早抓住机会，谁就赢得了机遇。Yeah, so you got to be first in. It says FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. FOMO. 不要怕犯错，不要害怕走弯路。Yeah, so this is a really common metaphor in Chinese. So 走弯路 is to walk a bent road, literally walk a bent road, a non-straight road. Yeah, this means you're not going directly to where you want to go. So, okay, so it's quite often a road is used as a metaphor for where you're going in life. you can 走直路，对吗？走正路 yeah, walk 走上正路 yeah, that means to walk the correct road, something like that. It just means you're going where you want to go in life, kind of thing, or at least you're not doing having a life of criminality and so on. 不要怕犯错，也应该怕犯罪。不要怕犯错，不要害怕走弯路。犯些小错，并非坏事。它会增加我们的心灵免疫力。Yeah, this is metaphorical. 心灵 inner world, right? Our inner world immunity, 免疫力。不确定中充满成长的机会，只有不断提升自己的决策能力，才能真正为自己的人生做主，也为自己的人生做主。Yeah， 就这个。So yeah, they're talking about making decisions in a world of uncertainty. And we shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes. Sometimes the mistakes are unavoidable, and they emphasize we're learning from the mistakes. Now it is time to Google 北京青年报，又是北京青年报。What's it called? 如何远离职场，远离职场，选择焦虑症。This is 焦虑症 is anxiety. It's the medical condition. 作者没有名字。OK， 心经那个经。音声，牙规画师，牙规 规划老师的师 maybe I'll just put 老师 and then delete the 老 all right, maybe we can just put the title in. Yeah, I don't think we're getting it today. I don't know. Let's hope for the best. I have no idea if this is going to work. With the other one go. Yeah. I don't know what this means. This is like some employment. 推荐问诊记录. No, it's like a medical thing. 我生病拉肚子. I don't want to know about that. It's somewhat off topic. Alright, I don't think this is gonna work. Can I look at cached? Is it gonna work? Baltun? Okay, Baltun. Alright, this isn't working. No, I don't think we're getting it. This doesn't even look relevant. 英华学校最好老师。也许我点击我停顿一下，停顿一遍。No， 这个没用。那怎么办？ I don't think we're getting it, I'm afraid. What's the closest thing it's going to give me to this? 剧场，这个 it's another author altogether though. 剧场焦虑症. This is workplace anxiety. It's not quite the same because it needs to be about 选择焦虑症. 选择焦虑症. Decision anxiety. What if we just put this? No, I'm not getting it. Okay. 认输了. Yeah. If you can find it, find it. Whoops. I find the original text is usually much more interesting than what they write in a textbook. Okay. 这次视频说到这里。我们说到这里好不好？我饿了，吃饭。我快12点，一般我11点半吃饭，所以还需要点外卖什么的，做饭。OK， 我这是休息一下东西。OK， 说到这里，喜欢这个视频，请给我点赞，下次聊，拜拜。